on God's wish list, like all your longings and desires that are coming from your true soul, from your essence, they are like God's longings and desires for you. So it's like it's there. And yet also then my experience is that sometimes it's like God is, because God's protection is this, that it's okay because I'm protecting you, and that your nervous system might not even be able to handle many of the things that you've asked for, or that's in your soul's curriculum at this phase of your life. So at this phase of your life, your curriculum, life path curriculum, might be that you're actually in the chrysalis stage. You've gone from being a caterpillar, and now you're at the chrysalis stage, and I'm protecting you, and you don't want it to open earlier. You want it to open exactly in divine timing. So it's all on God's clock. And so you're in the chrysalis healing. This is why I talk about bless. You keep blessing everything, and you start to transmute and clean and clear and transmute it, and then you go deeper, and then you go into the chrysalis stage where all kinds of healing, you might need different kinds of healing in different stages and different phases of your life. I talk about this in my book also, like everything has a season. So there's a season for sprout, there's a season for growth, and there's a season for, if there's healing needed. And this is the collective challenge right now in our collective puzzle in the game of life, is that we are all faced with healing, conscious healing, which essentially means to return to a natural state of growth. And there's no general answer when it comes to healing. That's another thing, because you have an individual soul signature. You have even as a person, you have a personal energy signature, and more, like even like holistically speaking, what is going on in your biological aspect, what is going on mentally and emotionally that you would need to look into, what is blocks there or stuff, what is going on spiritually for you with karmic stuff or disconnections, or what is going on neurologically in you, or how's your diet and nutrition, like what. So it's a broad topic, but there's lots to explore here. So we are in this chrysalis, and then that's God's protection, because it's protecting your nervous system, because and that's a good thing. You don't want something when you're not ready for it. You want to be ripe and ready for it, because otherwise even the best thing that could have, best person, best experience, best whatever opportunity could come into your life, but you're not fully ready for it. And I don't mean like that, like some people are saying, I'll never be ready, like this self-doubt, not ready, because that we can overcome self-doubt. Like, you kind of, lean on the edge of your fears. That's great, but not to go overboard either, right? So it's like stretching of that. Broad topics in a sense, but you get my feeling, you still want to be where your nervous system. So it's like God is like, right now I'm more interested in who you are becoming, not all of these desires, like, and maybe people wish for financial freedom, or they wish for this big opportunity, or to be with their meet new people, be at the tribe or whatever, or this person. But like, you want to be ready enough, and that is in the chrysalis stage where you heal, bless, heal, and then prosper. When that opens, so everything in life, like I said, has a season, and there's a season for blooming. There's a season exactly when the chrysalis opens. So there's a season when you bear the fruit. Yeah. So this is how then God's protecting you, taking care of you. And the ego might not see that. The ego can look from all these different angles, because it's resisting what is here right now. But actually, God wants you to anchor deeper into now, deeper into who you are, deeper into embodiment, deeper into the healing phase that you're in, and actually start to explore how you can enjoy that too as much as possible. And to then see what you actually need right now in this particular period or season of your life. This is what you need, certain things, and when you open yourself for that, then life will present to you the things that you need, the healing modalities or people, or how to go deeper, or so this is actually the thing, because you get what you are, and you get what your nervous system is integrated and ready for, so this is a time when we're so much must honor the laws of balance. You know, this is what you want to do, put back what's missing in your life from the perspective of like reference points and holistic healing and slowing down and meditation and inner child work if needed. You know, inner child, like I do in the Quantum Ho'oponopono book, the inner child healing and things like that. I'll put tools in there and go deeper into that if, you know, when that's needed. Anything's appropriate when it's appropriate. But the laws of balance, you know, this is what God is saying. Like, you know, I'm interested in who you are becoming as a person, who you are. This is character building. I'm building your character so you can become someone who can handle it, what you've asked for, with grace. And you will see then when you're let out from the chrysalis, then you look back and say, oh, actually, I was trying to get out of this chrysalis, but actually this was a very significant and important phase in my life where I really needed to be in this cycle. And I can see now, right? We won't be able to see it until much later, maybe, you know, but the law of balance, again, emphasize routine, ritual, and regulation. There's much more to it, but routine, ritual, and regulation, self-regulation, co-regulation, self-love regulation, healing, all of these things might be exactly the phase you're in right now because you're in the chrysalis. But, you know, patience, because it is gonna open and you will inevitably evolve into the butterfly and fly free and test your wings. You're going to be given wings in divine timing. Trust the process. It's not linear, it's cyclical. Trust the process.